Hey there, it's Jason from Codemanship with a short video about another rookie mistake that I see a lot of developers making. And that's mixing business logic or core logic in our application with display logic. So I've got a pretty awful example here of a web page, some JavaScript that generates an HTML output to display summaries, daily summaries of weather forecasts, so average temperatures and chance of rainfall, highs and lows, and that kind of thing. Um, and as you can see here, embedded in the display logic, embedded in this HTML, are actual calculations for our highs and lows and averages. Which means, number one, it's going to be very difficult to test the logic, the calculations, without going through the website. But also, when we're changing the logic, we're having to do it in the same place where we're actually generating the HTML. So we don't get very good separation of concerns here. Um, the HTML, the display logic may change, typically changes more often than the business logic. And ideally, we'd want to be able to change how it's displayed independently of how these numbers are calculated. Um, Otherwise, we're going to be constantly changing this HTML file, which means if there's a team working on this, they're going to be constantly tripping over each other's feet. So for all those reasons, you need to keep your display logic and your business logic cleanly separated. So there should be a separate JavaScript file, a class, for example, that does these calculations, and then the results are embedded in the HTML. So we can test one and change one without involving the other.